today I thought I would do an old-fashioned haul like I used to do. That kind of sounds like a country song. And speaking of the country, we are out at our country home this weekend, and I have everything that I bought from the last 2 Thrift With Me videos out here. So I figured I might as well do a haul and show you everything that I got. A little closer look at everything that I got, as well as I have a small haul from a yard sale that we went to before we went thrifting, but I did not record there, so I figured I'd show you the items that I got from the yard sale as well at the end of the video. So I'll start off with everything that I got from Good Neighbor thrift store in Humboldt. So I picked up this wood trivet, and I think this is called Shisham wood. It was my viewers that let me know what kind of wood this was, so thank you very much for that information. I did not know that prior, so I think it's Shisham, and it's made in India. This piece was 20 cents. How often do you find something in a thrift store for 20 cents anymore? It's like old school prices. I love that. And these are really great for putting plant pots on to use as a riser. So I might utilize this in my own home. If I don't, I will resell it in my Etsy shop. Then I grabbed this Mexican pottery piece. This is called a Circle of Friends. These were really popular in the 90s. I remember having one of these, quite a large one back then. And I would burn tea lights inside. And I've come across these a lot, and rarely do I find them without a chip. And this one does not have any chips that I can see. And it's not super heavy, so it won't be too bad to ship, and it's a nice smaller size, so it won't need a really large box. So I decided to grab this one for $3. And this pottery bowl I just thought was absolutely adorable, with the birds, the nest sitting on the edge of the bowl. And I initially thought this piece was without any chips or cracks. And you can see here and right here, these are intentional. They're glazed over and they feel smooth, and they don't have a rough texture to them. But this one here is a little bit rough. I think it just adds character to the piece. I think it's okay with that little bit of roughness. And I don't know if I would consider that a chip. It just almost seems like, I don't know, maybe it's just a misglazed piece. I just thought it was really cute. $6, and it does have a mold number on the bottom. I haven't done any research on this piece, so I don't know how old it is or who made it or anything like that. My guess is 1970s. Kind of has a 1970s look to it. And I grabbed this vase, and it was $1.50. And it's got a really nice kind of drippy design through it. And we got this one the previous time we were in Good Neighbor thrift store for $2. And they kind of have a similar look to them, like they may be made by the same company. Really fun vases. So this is a start of a collection, and we will display them out here. They look really nice in the living room. And what else did I get from Good Neighbor thrift store? I got this feather art, and I believe it was $1.50. And I always pick these up whenever I find them. I love the Mexican feather art. Very nice. There's a fly in here. Very 1960s, 70s. Could actually be maybe a little bit older. They started this craft in 1521. It's got all the information on the back. So nice little find for $1.50, and I will list this one in my Etsy shop. And I grabbed this adorable print. It is titled Little Feather, Original Americans by Vera Louise Drysdale, 1966. And it was 25 cents. And I just thought it was absolutely adorable. It'd be so adorable framed on the wall. And this wasn't in the video, but I did show it, I think, at the end of the video. I just grabbed this wallet because I love the color and I love the polka dots. Very 1980s. There is some wear on the gold. But I think overall it's in pretty good condition. The inside is really nice and clean. It is just made in China. And it's Fifth Avenue Collections. Needs to be cleaned up a little bit. And it was $1. I just thought it was super cute. I love polka dots. I cannot resist polka dots. And this color, love it. And then, I think that was the majority of what we got at Good Neighbor, except for this amazing Gilbert mushroom lamp, 1960s mushroom lamp, was $4, and I'll plug it in and show you how it looks. Definitely some age on the plug, but I think it is okay. Super fun. Really fun lamp. So when doing some research on that lamp, I discovered that one had sold on Etsy for $475 Canadian, and that was including shipping to the USA. I am seeing a lot of similar lamps listed on Etsy and eBay for around $300. So I will list that on Etsy and price it fairly high, and we'll see how it does. So that was everything that I got from Good Neighbor Thrift Store, and the total was $24. And then we went to Lanigan, and I found some really great true antique and vintage items there. I'll start with this beautiful chalkware Victorian lady, and it was made in Italy. It is hand painted. See the Italy on the back. It is quite chipped up. There's a lot of chipping on the edge of her dress and the bottom. I could not leave her. She was $3, and I just figured, you know what? I will display her out here. I could always get a little bit of paint and touch it up if I wanted to. So we did find a spot for her, and she sits in our TV room on top of the vintage stereo console. And I grabbed this piece. It is made in Japan, likely 1960s. I'm thinking, although this pattern is very 1980s, so I don't know, but the sticker I think is definitely older than 1980s. Let me know if you know better. It was kind of confusing. The sticker looks older, but the pattern looks like a 1980s pattern. In really nice condition. It was $3, and hearts are very popular, so I will list this up in my Etsy shop. I almost forgot about this piece. I got it at Good Neighbor Thrift Store as well. I think it was $1. Nice hand-painted folk art wall decor. Has a string for hanging. It's got a beautiful floral design on it. Back to community gift and thrift. So I picked up this picture frame. It was $3. It is very old. I'm thinking nobody used it because the original sticker is still on the glass, and it says British manufacturer, untarnishable. But given its age, it definitely has some natural patina on it, which is beautiful. And you can tell by the back it's quite old with this old metal stand. It was $3. And I'm not sure if I'm going to resell this piece or if we're going to keep it out here. Wendell kind of took some of the items that I purchased and placed them in areas of the house. So I'm thinking he wants to keep those pieces. We will see. If not, I will list it in my Etsy shop. And I grabbed this plate. It is hand-painted Nippon. It's marked Nippon on the back. It was $1. In really nice condition. There's a couple little flea bites, I think. They're flea bites. Unless they're just little production flaws. Really beautiful plate. I got these two antique poetry books for $1 each. They are just beautiful. This one is Shelley. And I believe it is full of poems by Shelley. I don't know much about Shelley. This one is Poe's Poems. So does Edgar Allan Poe poems. Very old books full of poetry. I love poetry. So I will be keeping these books, I believe, for myself, and we'll keep them out here and put them on our bookshelf. I grabbed this little bag of wood pieces for 50 cents. This one is a bunny. I think it's got little magnets on it, so it's supposed to sit like that. Or they can go together. I just thought it was super cute. And then this one, she has a hole in the top of her head, so she may be for a candle, perhaps. I'm thinking she's a little candle holder. And then this one, she looks like a little Dutch girl. Looks like something broke off of her hat there. I just thought they were super cute, so I couldn't leave them behind for 50 cents. Not something that I will resell. Could always give it as a free gift or something like that. I grabbed a couple of pillowcases. They were $1 each. This one has a little bit of a tear in it. And I got it for myself. I love roses. If you've watched my channel for any amount of time, you know how much I love roses and vintage linens. And these vintage linens are always so nice and soft and well made. And this one's got a really pretty embroidered design on it. And I think it is in really good condition from what I can see. So I might list this one in my Etsy shop. I'll have to give it a closer look and make sure that it's in really good condition. If not, I will keep it for myself. I picked up a couple of comic books. Not something that I normally buy, although I used to absolutely love Archie comics, and I also was a huge fan of Popeye when I was a child. And there is a Barbie comic. Love Barbie as well. And then Woody Woodpecker. You know, I don't know a lot about comics. I don't know how old these are, or if there's really any value in them. My guess is there's not a whole lot. I might just list them in my shop as a lot. It'll be really easy to ship. And they were $2 for the comics. I grabbed this Canadian cookbook for $1. It's pretty stained up. I might be able to get the cover clean, I don't know. The binding is not in the best condition, so not a book that I'm going to resell in my shop, my Etsy shop. I love a good vintage cookbook. They're always fun to display. Oh, the lamp. Another Wendell find. It was $5. We put this shade on it and we will be keeping it out here. It looks really nice in our little TV room as well. So the shade is okay. We found this shade to use on top for now till we can find a better one. I will plug this one in as well and show you how it looks. It's very cute. Very nice color and design on this one. So I believe that is everything that I got from the community gift and thrift in Lanigan. I spent around $30 there. And now I will show you a really quick little haul from the yard sale. So I grabbed this Sadler teapot for $1. It's got a really nice fall design on it. And Sadler is quite popular. The Sadler teapots do fairly well. I don't know how this particular design will do. I find that the really retro mod designs do really well, so I don't know how this one will do. It's a really nice kind of country fall design. And I grabbed this super cute little thermos. This one was made in Taiwan, likely 1970s or 80s. I need to clean it. It's in really nice condition for its age. A little bit of wear. Super cute for a kitsch display. I got these 3 swans. They were $5 for all 3 of the brass swans. They've got some natural patina on them, but overall nice condition. I think swans are fairly popular. I got this art glass pear. It was 50 cents and it is signed. I haven't been able to make out the signature, but it does have a signature on the bottom. There's a hole in the center, so it's definitely not a Murano piece or anything like that. It's got a really unique design on it. Kind of got some raspberry and gold throughout. And I picked up these 2 brass pieces. They were $4. I've sold quite a few of these in my shop in different sizes. They're very kind of mid-century modern in style. My guess is they're more closer to 70s or 80s. I do quite well with them, so I will list those in my shop. And then I got these 2 pieces of gravel art. My creaky floor. And they are super cute elves. Really fun wall decor. Very kitschy. And I believe I paid $5 for these. There is a little bit of wear and some staining on this area. So I have to figure out if I can get it cleaner or what I can do to kind of make them look a little bit better. Clean them up. But really fun. Elves are so popular right now. And they're not really super heavy because they don't have a whole lot of gravel design on them. Usually these are completely full of a design with the gravel and stone. These are pretty minimal as far as the design. So not super heavy, so that's good. They won't be too bad to ship. And I also got an owl clock, really kitschy retro owl clock. Unfortunately, I have it over at our church. I'm not sure how it got over there. I think that it was in a box of stuff that we brought over there, and so yeah, I cannot show you that. So that is everything that I got from the 2 thrift shops and the yard sale. So thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.